Luke, we'll start about just kind of taking a wider view of the game. 3-0, happy with it?
Yeah, buzzing. I think overall good performance. Definitely very good first half. Seemed to be in control of things. A little bit of a shaky start to the second half, but I think once we found our groove again, it was a comfortable win.
Obviously, when you came in, you were kind of more in a central midfield role, but with Benjy Rees suffering a little bit recently, you filled in at right back. Is that a position you feel comfortable in?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a position that I've played quite a few times sort of over the years. It was definitely a position when I first sort of got into men's football. I'd always kind of get put out there with my pace. So yeah, it's definitely something that I've been comfortable playing with. It's taken, I think Tuesday took me a little bit to adjust into it, but coming in today I felt a lot more comfortable. So yeah, definitely enjoying playing there at the moment.
Obviously, back-to-back clean sheets, I think, really helps you settle down into that.
Yeah, definitely. We had a really good clean sheet on Tuesday against a tough team who really sort of fired all sorts of cylinders at us. So coming in today, we wanted to build on that, and I think we did that.
Since you joined the club back in November, you've kind of been in and out of the side a little bit. How do you kind of keep the mentality right to make sure that when you get an opportunity that you're seizing it with both hands?
I think obviously it can be tough sometimes, but I think when we have such a good group, you've got to understand that it takes a squad to win things. And I knew that when I come in, it was going to be a little bit of a slow start, but I just had to bide my time and just learn off of the senior boys here. We've got some very experienced players in this group, and I've just kind of been trying to absorb as much as possible, knowing that when the opportunity comes, I'll put that information to good use. So yeah, I think just got to bide my time, and I think I've been able to take the opportunity when it's come. So.
Yeah, you spoke about having a lot of locker room leaders. How strong is the group you've got at the moment in there?
Very strong. I think we've got, like you've just said, we've got so many senior players that have sort of been in these sorts of situations with the running towards the end of the season, that you rely on those sort of in those tough moments. Start of the second half today, when we're under the cosh a little bit, those are the sort of key players that we look to kind of get us out of those situations. So yeah, I think it's massive, especially for us younger boys, to kind of take as much knowledge as possible and learn off of them in different parts of the game. Yeah, definitely, it's massive to have, especially with this run into the end of the season.
And in front of a big crowd today as well, what lift does it give you and the other players out there when you can hear that support of all ages kind of throwing your weight behind?
Oh, it's massive, I think, especially when you hear the crowd singing along and getting behind us, every tackle, every pass, whenever we're sort of getting forward, it just gives you that extra 10%. The pitch was quite heavy today, so it helps with the legs as well, giving that extra bit of momentum to get forward. So yeah, it's massive, and it's amazing to have all of them down here as much as possible.
Lovely. Look forward to the running. Thanks, Luke.
Perfect. Thank you.